So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride, encouragement.
Shot, surely! And it's Nielsen. And here's Mbappe.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tele. Oh, easy pickings there. Tele is onto it in a flash. Messi. And this is Pele. He is through here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And he's found it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Palmeiras have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Palmeiras are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Probing pass. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Played out to the left flank. And this is Zola. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to retrieve it. Xavi Alonso. Palmeiras are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Thuram. Davids. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary. It's beautifully weighted. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram. And the counter is on. Marquez. Pirlo. Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta. Tries to play it through. Xavi Alonso. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Good take and real chance! It's there! The two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cutting twist.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's from Mario. Well timed, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Marquez. Zola. Now it's Pele. Messi. Xavi Alonso.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the half-time whistle goes. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Terminou o primeiro tempo.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Palmeiras in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. Turan gets across to intercept that. Zola. That looks a good ball through. And this is Pele. And the finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Edmilson. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, this is from Mario. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, what has happened here? It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. He's ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Really is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele proves just a little bit too... It's Pele! Oh, another save. Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zola picks it up out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Palmeiras have a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. That's just playing it safe.
and simple.
Edmilson. And it's Thuram. He has a look out. Messi. Cannavaro. Mbappe. Check claims contact. Xabi Alonso. Pele does really well to win the ball there. Now Davids. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Searching passes played there. Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Messi. Davids. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This has gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alonso. Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Palmeiras have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Costa Curta. Davids is on a run down the left wing. Pele closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Romario.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Davids. Romario. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. No way through there. Xabi Alonso. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Romario. Nicely shaped ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. On to the last 5 minutes. Edmilson. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Cruyff. Thuram. Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well to stop.
Minutos de acréscimo.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. Time added on. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Zola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pride, tradition, a game neither dares lose.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Thuram attempts a clearance. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the open. That's a little off target. Little pass back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Marquez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. Romario. Shot a goal! Goal! Corinthians! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Marquez. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. And this is Romario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Romario has found the net here, of course. Now he's got space here. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Cruyff. And then Nielsen.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Nielsen. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Driving through, shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Palmeiras truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's cut it out. Across the quarter. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Xavi Alonso played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Messi. Davids. Xavi Alonso
Teremos minuto de
tries to play it through. Now it's Pele. Mbappe. Can he finish? There it is! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Pele. He's in a great position here. Pele, of a chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this far.
Palmeiras go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Real chance! Yes! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique.
It's Pele! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Turan. It's Xavi Alonso. Romario. Zola looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their intent to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Threads one in. Cute ball now. How can he reach it?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Turan. Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquez. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pelé. Marquez. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. Messi. Pelé. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Marquez. It's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Messi. Romario providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And this is Messi. Could move up a gear here. Just eases him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zola. Edmilson, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé gets into some space. Romario. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zola driving. Zola! Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Pirlo. Probing pass. Edmilson. Zola. Marquez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pirlo has created one goal already. Maldini spots it and intercepts.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Check gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Davids. Can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to wait. Big chance! And that may well be that. That is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pelé collecting the match ball, and it is his. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Thuram makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever, and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
Pirlo. Palmeiras appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Good luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. And here's Zola. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It's an imaginative pass. And Dyke cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Well, played right into his path. And he shoots! Goal! Corinthians! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Para o Corinthians. Aos 28 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 26.
Corinthians have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Good ball, good take. Zola. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zola. Xavi Alonso. Edmilson. It's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. A decent chance! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff is the guilty party there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here, and that's well seen too. Thuram. Mbappe going about things with real menace. No, again there's no way through. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Pele! And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets me. You might just get lucky because of it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Palmeiras faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 5. Camisa
So the
11.
manager can make a change for the
Deixando o
first time in the
campo
game
para a
here.
entrada de
Things
camisa
starting to look
24.
very comfortable.
Camisa
Well, now's the
23.
time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xabi Alonso. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Zola looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Passing nice and neat. And a chance! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Pele. Romario. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. This ended up in no man's land. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zola. Pele. Now it's Rafinha. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff caresses it through. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Xabi Alonso. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. And it's Xabi Alonso. Zola. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass it through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a...
Pele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So, time for
Camisa
changes
10.
on both sides, actually.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18. Camisa 21. Teremos uma substituição.
Turan with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Palmeiras will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's an excellent interception. Zola. So what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Romario is on his... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Camisa 26.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now. And back with the slide tackle there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Xavi Alonso. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Czech reads a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Del Piero. Now it's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Marquez. Zola. Can they get him away?
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Xavi Alonso. Sola. And the shot! It's a loose ball. What a throw in. Sola. He's found the way through. And the shot! Sticks it away! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He was made to look lost in the race.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que os
Thoughts on what
ingressos
we've
para
just seen? So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Oh, for a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Palmeiras penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Could be danger here. It's a really well-measured ball. And now the breakaway. Edmilson. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Good-looking ball.
Pelé really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. He Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Palmeiras are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that's well spotted. Now, he's got space here. That has been cut short. But Nielsen is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's played it back.
Palmeiras really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Mbappe, and this is big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to belt it away. Marquez. That's Tura. And it's Ed Nielsen. Pele going face to face with his great rival. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo. Pele. Just eases him off the ball. Marquez. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played back in. Cruyff.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is good alertness. Half-time getting close now. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. And the counter is on. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Palmeiras are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again, then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's picked it up out wide. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nasty words. Xavi Alonso looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Pele. Defending was strong and firm. It's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cruyff.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pele. Romario. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Been taken short. Thinks about the shot. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Marquez. It's been slipped through. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Thuram. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to put real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Good ball over the top. Cleared away. Now it's Pele. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a shot! Oh, that was close. So far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Xabi Alonso does really well there, strong defending. He's picked his way through, and this is from Mario.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
And a chance! Maldini gets rid without sophistication.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 9.
Pirlo.
Camisa 11.
Nice looking
Fechando
ball.
o campo para a entrada
That has been knocked clear.
Camisa 18.
Corinthians
Camisa
really are showing
24.
all the necessary
Teremos uma
urgency, but it's
substituição.
potency they need.
Oh, this is a great position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Sola, great vision. And this is Pele. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tele pouring through the gears. Played towards the front line. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Palmeiras still ahead by the game's only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Mbappe! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Palmeiras
Camisa
are making a
10.
change now.
Camisa 8. Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Palmeiras
camisa
moments
21.
now away from
Camisa
seeing this one
16.
out.
Camisa 20.
Palmeiras can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Foram
Vicious ball
indicados
here.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Lovely pass. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. It. They really do have to make something of this. And that will be it. Palmeiras have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.